Is that in the middle? Is that in the middle? I think that's in the middle. Peace, beautiful beings. My name is Anya Hussein. Welcome to another video in the back garden. So today I'd like to talk about forgiveness. And please excuse the wind, it is a bit of a windy day. I will get a microphone which will reduce that soon enough. So, forgiveness. In Chinese medicine, anger is associated with the liver, and the liver is noted to be the seed of emotion. In practicality, the liver helps filter the blood, it helps detoxify heavy metals and parasites, toxins within the body, helps clean the blood, helps digest food. And when we store anger and resentment towards people, we burden the liver and indirectly poison ourselves. You know, I'm sure you've heard being angry at somebody is drinking poison yourself and expecting the other person to die. Now, that couldn't be further from the truth. The last couple of days I've took it upon myself to go hard releasing on anger and forgiveness. Now, a few videos back I talked about how to release, which is an excellent watch. I recommend you watch that first and then come back to this. And this anger that we store, this resentment that we store towards people limits us to the past, to our experiences where we may have been wrong or not. And that is not the point. The point is we, at this moment in time, are responsible for how we feel, how we react, how we respond, and we can take our power back by learning to emotionally ground ourselves through forgiveness, through releasing anger, resentment, welcoming forgiveness. This will inevitably allow you to love fully and feel light, feel free, less baggage, less burden. And it's a practice. I'm not going to say it's impossible to forgive instantaneously, that can definitely happen. But I myself, it's taken me a while to get more and more forgiveness. And it takes time, you know. Completely forgiving somebody takes time. Time will help you do that. And then also practicing forgiveness will help you inevitably speed up that process. And so a couple of practical tips would be, can I welcome forgiveness towards myself and all beings? That's one affirmation I've been using repetitively, and I spent a silly amount of hours the past couple of days just releasing. And you can do the same unless you're preoccupied with something or you're busy. But I've been releasing a lot, and oh boy, let me tell you, a night and day difference with my feeling. I can feel more love inhabiting myself. I can feel myself lighter. I feel more emotionally liberated. And you can do that too. You know, you don't have to spend hours and hours like I am, but just 5 minutes. Getting into a consistent practice of doing 5 minutes. Remember the compounding effect, the compounding effect, the 1% rule. Doing something consistently every single day, just a little amount, will gradually build up to something big, beautiful, and tremendous. You know, you'll see the most results towards the last few days of the compounding effect. For instance, doubling a penny every single day for 30 days results in over £10 million. So that's quite dramatic. Now, that was a practical example. Think about what you can do in terms of your emotional health, in terms of your physical health, your mental health. If you just put in 1% every single day and you forgive that a little bit more, you release the anxiety a little bit more. And this applies to all areas of your life. all of your emotions. You know, it's not just about anger, resentment. This is about liberating yourself emotionally, becoming free to being who you really are, as to why you come to this planet, and not being stuck in the past, not being programmed to have a vendetta against somebody. A lot of these movies, they love basing stories off of emotionally charged people, and it's easy to forget that we have the power. You understand? You have the power to change your life, and it's ultimately your choice whether you choose to liberate yourself by releasing these emotions. And let me tell you, terrible things happen to good people all the time. Terrible, terrible things. But we must learn to liberate ourselves. As long as you've got a tongue, as long as you've got a mind, you can meditate through it, you can release it emotionally, you can work with your subconscious mind, you can make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, make sure you're spending time in nature, make sure you're eating right for your body type. These things will make you more harmonious, will allow you to express yourself fully, will allow you to integrate your emotions into your life and express yourself authentically. And so if you have any questions about releasing any emotions, this one in particular was about anger and how it can really, really liberate you, because when you're angry towards somebody, you're holding an emotional charge towards them. There really is an emotional charge locked inside of you, and they might have forgiven you, but you're walking around with this emotional charge which is disrupting your internal physiology. And the choice is yours. I would say release, work on releasing, face your shadows, face the anger that you hold, face the resentment, face the judgment.
I don't need no confrontation.